Hey, what's up? Edward here. So everyone right now should know the insane situation with Gamestop, ticker symbol GME. I just had to do a really quick video about Gamestop because this is history in the making. It's pretty much like David vs Goliath, and the retail investors are not backing down from Wall Street. So in this really quick video, I'm just gonna talk about the situation, what I'm currently seeing, and also my own personal thoughts surrounding this whole thing. I know that a lot of my friends and some new viewers might be interested in my thoughts, so I'm sorry that this video is kind of late, but let's just dive right into it. So for those that don't know the situation, it's very simple. Wall Street hedge funds, which are the bad guys, essentially shorted 140% off GameStop. First of all, how does someone even short over 100% of a company's shares? I believe that shouldn't really be allowed. So essentially, when someone shorts a stock, they're selling the stock first and then buying back in when it dips. This is how the hedge funds would have made their money in this position. However, Wall Street bets came along. Now, GameStop is a brick and mortar video game company that just hasn't really been doing well, especially with the Rona situation happening right now. So obviously, Wall Street decided to short this stock because revenues were declining year over year, and the market for physical video games is trending downwards, especially with console users downloading their game over the air. Pretty much, GameStop is left holding the bag with all these retail stores all around North America. Now, Wall Street Bets actually got a hold of the situation and was like, hey, look at these greedy Wall Street hedge funds shorting more than 100% of the company's shares. If we all pile into the stock and make it go up, then Wall Street will need to cover their short positions because the higher it goes, the more money they lose. And this is what we all call a short squeeze. And Wall Street Bets already squeezed the hedge funds like lemonade. So to be completely honest, I thought that this whole situation was insane and that it wasn't going to last too long. But as I was thinking more about it, this is actually a really big brain play by Wall Street Bets. It's not about the gains, but sending a message to Wall Street that we retail investors are tired of their BS. Big institutions do manipulate the market and they pretty much own it. They're the ones scaring retail investors on huge outlets such as CNBC. What's worse is that these hedge funds would short a stock and then immediately go on live television and say bad things about the company. This is why one of my favorite investors of all time, Peter Lynch, wrote a book called One Up on Wall Street. And this is a book that tells us that we retail investors actually have an edge against Wall Street. Obviously, I'm not going to spoil the book, but I hope you get the point. Traditionally, retail investors were never able to move a stock. Ever. Mainly because social media never really existed in the past. But now with Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and many other social media platforms, the tables have turned. Now we're seeing that retail investors are fighting back and screwing over Wall Street, so this is pretty much karma. All in all, I'm loving what I'm seeing, and I'm obviously on Wall Street Bets side. However, I do have very hard rules on myself when it comes to investing, but I'm also broke AF, so unfortunately I'm not in any of these positions. I will be cheering on the sideline and enjoying the moment. Again, this is history in the making. Just remember to be on the right side of history. I do have a huge warning though, and for those that are trying to make massive gains on these stocks, you're essentially taking on a huge risk. First, let's be honest, this isn't going to last forever. The stock has already been on a free fall today. Second, the people in power will always take control back. New regulations will be announced, and today we saw that Robinhood and Interactive Brokers halted trading for GME stock. Now my last point is that no one knows where the top is. Nobody knows. So I beg of you not to put your life savings into these stocks. Put in what you're comfortable losing because at the end of the day, you're speculating. Now I want to say congratulations to those that got in early and cashed out, but just remember that this isn't the game of investing. Funny story, so 3 days ago I gave my friend a crash course on how to invest. Next thing you know, this guy tells me that he bought some AMC and BlackBerry stocks, and he's probably watching right now, and you know who you are. But yeah, for everyone out there, just be careful because you don't want to be the one holding the bag at the very top. For those that are holding these stocks long term and prepared to lose everything, diamond hands, baby. That wraps up for this video. Remember to follow me on Twitter and feel free to DM me if you want to chat about stocks. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.